These young people are coming on the stage for the very first time, some of them. Some others have a little experience, and we have other guests. So it's going to be a lovely night. Each comedian would have 5 minutes. And in the end, we have a surprise guest that is going to close the night. So are you ready for your first comedian? Okay. So please give it up for our first guest. He's a teacher at Cours Florent too. His name is Magic John, and he's not balding, which makes me very mad. I don't know how you managed to do it, but please give it up for Magic John.
Hi, can you all hear me from the back? Yeah. Very good. So, they call me Magic John because I do a magic trick, one trick. I have 10 pounds here, and you can win it tonight. It's not a trick. It's not a trick. You can win it tonight if you can tell me what this card is.
3 of hearts. 2 of spades.
Keep going, keep going.
Ace.
What? It's a black.
Black heart. Ace of spades. Joker. Queen of hearts.
20
Ace of hearts.
What a bunch of losers.
Ace. Joker.
No. Did I say 10 pounds?
Empty.
I meant 5 grams. Because we're on the metric system here. We're on the metric system here. Anyway, it's a salt. It's a salt. So, they call me Magic John because it's kind of like Magic Mike, but not sexy. So you're not going to have sex with me, so it's fine. Okay. I teach at Cours Florent, as you all know, and I tell my students, if you're ever nervous on stage, you just picture them naked. Which is what I'm doing right now. What I don't understand is like, why are some of you already wearing condoms? No homo, no homo. You know when you make a homoerotic joke, you know, you're supposed to say no homo, right? No homo. You know, Joe knows what I'm talking about. And yeah, so I'm gonna tell you about my first sexual experience. And I grew up here in France, actually. And no, I don't sound like it. I don't look like it. You know, I actually am American, but I grew up here, and my home state is Louisiana. And I don't talk like I'm from Louisiana. Like, how y'all doing? You know, I don't do that stuff, right? So growing up here, I went to a school for delinquent kids. So my first sexual experience was at 14. A classmate like lifted up her skirt. I didn't know like what to do. Like what? What? So I was scared. I ran away. Oh, don't look, don't look. But word got around. Like a few months later, an older girl started touching me and molesting me.
Oh my God.
And I didn't know how to react. I kept quiet, didn't say anything because I had to pass her classes. I know, like in America, this happens, right? In America, it happens. You can see it in the news. High school teacher gets caught and all this stuff. And every time you look it up, the female teachers are always super hot. Did you notice that? If you don't believe me, they're conventionally hot. You look it up on Google, they always are. I cannot explain this. The only explanation I have is that the ugly ones don't get caught. But in France, this is like not a big deal, I think, because like our president, right, Macron, you know he is married to his high school drama teacher, right?
Oh my God.
You know that, right?
Yes.
She's in her 70s now. He's in his late 40s, you know, and they met when he was 14, right? You know that. So, but in America, big deal, right? Epstein and all that stuff. Here, just normal. I don't know. And so, coming home from school, you know, my dad was always asking me, like, hey, who's your girlfriend? You have a secret girlfriend? I couldn't say anything. No girlfriend. And finally, he comes up to me and say, son, are you gay? And I'm like, no. He thinks I'm denying it, something like that. And he's fine. So he's like, son, don't commit any crimes. You're the type who's going to get raped in prison. I'm like, what? What? I'm totally confused now because I'm thinking like, how does he know? Was he in prison? 'Cause I'm pretty sure he's not a rapist. Nobody's laughing now. Nobody's laughing now because they say comedy is tragedy plus time, and you need more time. Yes, okay, so finally, one day, I'm running out of time. And Alejandro's like flashing me, you're running out of time. He actually has a very good rule for me. He says, keep them wanting more, right? Short is better. Keep them wanting more. That's a really good rule, guys. That's what I tell my girlfriend. Thank you very much. Go!
Thank you very much.
Good job.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. Thank you very much, John. I really feel sorry about your father thinking the way that he did. Honestly, sad story, really. But to pick up on a similar idea, some of you might know me from before. I was in the army before, because Cyprus has a mandatory service. And, well, short story long, or short story short, whatever, you end up 3 ways after the army. You either end up a drug addict, an alcoholic, sad, or gay. Talking about gay right now, happy Pride Month. And you know, I like to play with words sometimes. And in the word Pride Month, there's literally the word pint.
Oh.
Therefore, but sadly, after the army, no, I did not turn gay. No, I was not a drug addict. I was an alcoholic! And my favorite thing is, honestly, beers. I'm a big fan of beers. Everybody that knows me knows. And I believe that ever since I was small and I wanted to drink beers, they made a specific size to how I look. Because I'm the size of like 2 fridges, which is like enough to like fill up 3 or 4 barrels of beer. So they made up the 1 liter in some bars. And funny thing is, I went to a bar once and there was this 2.5 liter beer. And I was like, how much does it cost? Thankfully, it was like $19, which means I saved €1 from the 5 pints I would have bought normally. Crazy. Thank you. But then, because does anyone here love beer? Wow, that's a lot more than I anticipated. How about wine? That's a bit more than beer. So you can see there's a slight difference between wine and beer, which is where I searched online and talked to many people about would you rather beer or wine? And I saw that my generation loves wine more than beer. It's surprising. I mean, that's the reason I got to the bar alone. Sad. Yeah. Hey, it happens. Alcoholic again, don't forget. But thankfully, because I'm quite sociable, I like to talk to new people every time I see them around. I actually meet the locals of the bar, like the usuals. They tend to be a bit of the older generation. They're born in the 1950s, 1960s. And the thing is, there's not much you can talk about when you're 20 and they're 60, 70, you know? It's kind of hard. So they usually talk about their stories. Usually it's about the old wars that passed, like the Vietnam. And I like history a lot. It's very fun. But I've noticed that every time I'm hanging out with them, I get a bit wiser, but also a bit older. I'm having this pain in my joints. I'm kind of balding at some point. It happens, you know. You age faster with the people you surround yourself with. Luckily, beer is there to take the stress away. Another thing I would like to say is that no one here can drink more than me, and I put $10 on it. I'll probably lose, let's be honest. But $10 well spent, in my opinion. Because you don't get better if you don't lose in life, right? Another thing I'd like to talk about is, well, basically, everybody sees me as this humongous dude. Therefore, I called myself Two Fridges. And I'm glad y'all are here. I was actually surprised. Nobody would come. This would be like a cricket show. Or somebody in the back would yell out this SpongeBob code. This guy stinks! Honestly, I'm surprised. But thank you very much for coming here tonight. And it was amazing to have you all. I would like to present our next person, which is a person with a big ass forehead, sorry to say. Please try to look away, otherwise you'll blind yourself. Selena, please come on stage.
Because I have no fucking eyebrows, okay? Thank you, that's clear. Hi guys! How you doing? My name is Selena, for those who don't know me. I'm a stranger tonight. Do you ever think about how crazy it is that you can't be nobody to everyone, right? I'll explain myself. That means from the moment you are born, you're somebody to someone, right? Like to my dad, I'm a daughter. Hell yeah, thank you. To my grandparents, I'm a granddaughter. To my aunt, I'm a niece. To my mom, I'm a...
Disappointment.
Cunt. Yes. No, it's crazy to think about how many supporting roles you have in so many other people's lives, right? My first supporting role was to my brothers. I'm the eldest of 2 boys, so with 3. Maths. Yeah, it's bad. So I am scientifically proven to be born as the crash test, you know? So I'm here. But you know, I get it. It's the first time my parents cooking up in the kitchen, right? A lot can go wrong. There we are. Forgot to add me boobs. They get them to my brothers though. Like the whole thing. They forgot to tell me to add me self-esteem, right? But oh my god, they go overflow with the self-deprecating humor. So here we are in Cours Florent. Okay, that's happened to it, right? But it's okay. But you know you've made it as the older sister when the parents use you as an example of what not to do, which is kind of a flex, you know. And I'm not saying my parents don't love me. Like I guess they do. I'm just saying. I think actually that if we were ever in a gunfight, right, guns pointed at their 3 children, they'd actually run to me first to use me as a human shield for the 2 others, you know? Like, protect the eyebrows. So that's amazing. So that's it. No, and one thing that didn't help the self-esteem as well is that recently, well, I'm 25 and I just got referred to an ADHD specialist again. Denial didn't work for the first time, so here I am. Yeah, no, it's crazy. Has anybody here taken the questionnaire for ADHD? Yeah! That's theater kids right there, you know? Hell yeah. Yeah, the test is self-explanatory. So you're like, you suspect I have ADHD, but you're asking me to sit down and complete a questionnaire where the first question on that questionnaire is, do you struggle sitting down and completing a task? No, Susan, I don't struggle at all. You know, so it's crazy. So I always start off with the best intentions, right? I sit down, I'm like, ooh, fucking first hurdle, I've got a pencil. So, you know, I stand up, go and get a pencil, and then I'm like, ooh, my pencil needs sharpening. So I go and get all my other pencils. And then I'm sharpening my pencil, and I'm like, ooh, all my other pencils could use sharpening. So I sharpen all my fucking pencils, you know? And then I'm like, oh, you know what? I gotta dispose of the wood chipping, right? So I go there, and that's when it hits me. What's the name of the compartment in the pencil sharpener for the wood chippings, bruh? Come on, it's an essential part. So I go on my computer, I'm looking it up. There's a name for the fucking part of your, okay, I have no shoelaces, but the plastic part of your shoelace, it's called an aglet. But there's no thing. Thank you, bruh. I'm scandalized. Like, come on. I'm scandalized. I'm in front of my computer, right? I'm completely pissed. I'm not gonna lie. And then there's music blaring, but I don't know where the music's blaring from, bruh. I've got 286 tabs open on computer. I cannot find that shit, right? So I'm here, I'm like, ooh, I'll close some tabs, you know? And I'm like, reproductive cycle of a ladybug. Ooh, close. Is cereal a soup? Close. If I punch myself really hard and it hurts, am I really strong or really weak? Yeah, I might want to keep that one for later, you know? It feels good, you know, I'm cleaning up and stuff, so I'm like, ooh. Let's go and erase some pictures. So I erase pictures, and I'm like, oh, I haven't seen that pair of sunglasses in a long time. So I head to my cupboard. I start raiding my cupboard, right? And I'm like finding medals, participation medals, that makes more sense. I'm finding my rock collection from 12th grade. I'm like, oh my God, you know? And I'm really going at it. But then I wake up. I look down. I'm wearing a Hello Kitty crop top. My ex-boyfriend boxer shorts. I'm wearing knockoff flip-flops and a pair of heels. And I'm walking in my room, wondering where the 7 hours have gone. It's really good. One thing the questionnaire definitely taught me is that I would have never made it through natural selection. No! Imagine the short-sighted, the dyslexics, and the gluten-free. No, fuck no. Imagine me. Stone Age, full-blown ADHD. I'm gonna go and find berries in the forest. And then I come back, 7 hours later, I've got a pet bunny. And no berries. Oh, fuck. I'll go back, you know. No, so that, I would have never made it a day. And I'm going through the questionnaire, right, and I'm realizing that every trait of my personality is not personality, it's just a symptom or disorder. And I'm like, you know, so it's really great. But yeah, anyways, it's the highest score I've ever gotten on a test. Since herpes, but that's... Yeah, so, and I'm getting flashed, so that's all for me tonight. Thank you so much for listening. Starships were meant to fly, hands up and touch the sky. Let's do this one last time. Hands up, we're higher than a motherfucker.
Well, thank you, Selena, for that. So, let me go ahead and, I want to tell you guys a little story, right? Fun fact, by the way, today we're going to be talking about history. Yeah, I know, super interesting, right? Yeah, alright, I can already see all bored-ass expressions, alright. Don't worry, guys, don't worry, I'm going to make it interesting for you guys, trust. Okay, so look, back when I was in high school, right, I had this history teacher, right? Mr. Schreiner, right? And he was fucking insane. To be fair, like, this guy was like a fucking military drill sergeant in a high school, right? But, I digress, right? He used to tell us, when we were learning about World War I, that World War I was just a big high school fight. And when I heard that, I didn't really, like, understood what that meant, right? Because I hadn't read about the July crisis or the causes of World War I. But then I started reading, and I started reading some more, and then I started reading some more, and then I realized, that motherfucker was right. And not only was that motherfucker right, but these are some petty assholes, man. I mean, seriously, it's like, you've got countries that have existed for like 400 or 600 years, and they're running their foreign policy like they're fucking Sharpay from High School Musical. Like... We're all in this together, yeah, and we're all fucking dead, yeah. Okay, but anyway, right, let me explain what I mean, right? So, we've got this high school, right? It's called Europe. And Europe is kind of this big elitist school. They think they're better than everyone else. And among this school, the most popular kid in school, the king of the school, is Germany. Do I have any Germans in the class in this area here? No? Okay. Interesting. Okay, well just know if there were any Germans here, If there were any Germans here, you know, I just want them to know. Hey, now you're good. You're good. See, I just want to know that person right there. They are better than everyone here. I just want all y'all to keep that in mind. Better than everyone. Hey! So no, that's what it feels like to be in high school with Germany, right? Because Germany is cool. He's badass. He's cool. He's rich. He's cool. I keep on saying the same fucking words. But anyway, right? The problem with being the king of a school, right? As I'm sure many of you know, is that everybody fucking hates you, right? And that leads us to our second student, France. Vive la République! But no, France used to be the king of Europe, right? Used to be the king of this high school. However, ever since Germany came to this school, that's been completely dead, right? Because because when Germany first came over, France was like, all right, who the fuck is this guy? I can take him on. What is this? He tries to fight him, loses in 6 minutes, it's over, and now suddenly France is humiliated, and he can't go, and he decides, all right, you know what? I'm gonna get revenge one day, right? So France and Germany hate each other, right? But also move on to another strong student, right? Austria, right? Now. Oh yeah, Austria. I don't know shit about Austria. But Austria, right? Austria has this habit of being a fairly strong kid, but only ever fighting people who are completely like under his weight, right? And this is exactly what happened when Germany first came to the school, right? Germany was kind of a newcomer, so Austria was like, yeah, I can take this guy. Did not work, as proven by France as well. And Austria, after losing, instead of being like France, who decided to go ahead and be like, all right, we're gonna have revenge forever, Austria decided, hey, did you know we like both speak German? Like, you think we could like be friends maybe? And Germany's just like, yeah, sure. So, Germany and Austria are friends, and Germany hates France, right? It's easy so far, right? Okay. Austria, however, also has beef with this middle schooler. His name's Serbia, right? So Austria doesn't like Serbia. However, Serbia has a big brother. His name is Russia. He's super big. And if you know anything about Russia, he's fucking big. He's strong. He's a bodybuilder. Nobody's ever really seen him fight, but they just know, you know, because he's so big, right? So Serbia and Russia, allies, and they don't like Austria. And France sees that and they're like, hey, you don't like Austria, and they're friends with Germany, and we don't like Germany, so we should like be friends against Austria and Germany. And they're like, okay, yeah, cool. So France, Russia, and Serbia all hate Austria and Germany, right? Easy. Not easy at all, but you know what we got. So this all culminates in a party in a city called Sarajevo, right? Does anyone here have any pets? Yeah. Austria does too. Specifically, a little hamster, right? A little guy called Franz Ferdinand. And you know who else has a pet? Serbia. He has this lovely dog, this German Shepherd called Gavrilo Princip. And during the party, while Austria is not looking, Franz Ferdinand decides to go and walk a little around the little, you know, whatever the fuck, I don't know my fucking vocabulary. And basically, let's just say you're Franz Ferdinand, right? Okay, and I'm the dog, and I just look at you and I'm just like, yeah. So, mole, right? Austria then gets pissed at Serbia, Russia gets pissed at Austria, France then gets pissed at Germany. Well, actually, no, Germany actually gets pissed at forget the fucking order. Anyway, they all fucking go to war. I forgot to mention Britain, but I didn't have time. So, there you go. Who is not going to bore you with boring, depressing history, I would now like to welcome lovely Lena here. I love your like new picture. It's really
Well, thanks to Fabrizio, who has already proven that Germans are just the best. I'm totally gonna not meet your expectations now, because I'm not gonna talk about history. I'm actually gonna talk about my morning routine, because even though you might not think, I actually do own a hairbrush. I sometimes even use it. If I would have known that you're so many, I might have today. But yeah. And so, you know, I get up in the morning. Whenever I do use it, I start aggressively planning my day. like every good German does, right? So I know, okay, I'm gonna go to class, I need my papers and filters. For lunch, I'm gonna eat my homegrown, homemade, home-cooked, carbon neutral, economically friendly, and emotionally sustainable meal, served on some moral high ground. And well then, oh my god, I need to pack some pants that can get dirty because I'm gonna go to the forest and I'm gonna pick some mushrooms. And then I was like, oh shit, I was still brushing my hair. And then I just suddenly thought about my hairbrush. Because like, I talk about what I get to do in a day the whole time, but I never ask her what she's doing. And imagine like how often, like 23 hours, 55 minutes a day, your hairbrush is basically unemployed. We live in a capitalist society. That bitch doesn't know how to have a purpose in life. So I took it upon myself and I had an idea. I can share my hairbrush. I only need 288 people to also use my hairbrush. So I'm gonna go and move to a commune. So I'm gonna find 288 roommates. If you know anyone, hit me up. I look like a forest fairy anyway, of some cult. So recruitment shouldn't be that hard. Well, after this awesome morning routine, I was ready to start my day. So I go and get my bike, because obviously I take my bike. I'm better than you. And shut up, I don't have a lot of time. So, we need to move on. So, I'm ready to mount my bike, and he's old, like retro, and green, and his name is Karsten. I also thought about different names, like Papu, or like Matu, but he really looks like a Karsten. See, all my other belongings are these elegant women. Like, we have Isabella, my sewing machine, or Francesca, my guitar. And you know, we're like, the girls and I, we're all up in our room having our awesome tea party, laying tarot cards and like drinking tea, astrology, it's great. But Karsten, he's not invited. He waits outside. Yeah, so he's obviously a guy. But lucky enough, he's ugly enough to not get picked up by some random bitch on the street. I actually really got him locked up. So, yeah, that was a pun. So, I know we'll stay forever, as long as he lasts. You know, we love a faithful man. There is just one major red flag. His brakes don't work when it rains. So, that means the wetter it gets, the harder he is to control. Ladies, you know what I'm talking about. So, imagine me. I live at Place des Fêtes, the highest point of Paris, right? Imagine me, I mount Karsten, and so I'm ready to go, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go and start my day. And I forget that it's pouring rain, and that, you know, suddenly ADHD, we got it. I forgot that the brakes don't work, okay. So I'm going faster and faster, and there's red lights everywhere, and there's like people everywhere, and like manifestation for the next like revolution, and I'm like literally biking the whole street like a fucking real Parisian. I feel good about that. And then I'm just like going faster and faster. There's like red lights everywhere, and I'm like totally out of control, and I'm screaming, and he's screaming, and the brakes are screaming, and we're like on a point where we're almost like harmonizing. So that boy really makes me hit the high notes, and I'm like going faster and faster and faster until we finally reach the organism center of integrative biology. And then that man has the audacity to say, well, you know, I'm the fastest in the hood. If you ever want to mount something, I'm good for a quickie. Well, okay, well, that joke was apparently a bit silver, but now we're giving up for gold.
Nigerian. And I grew from a family where sex is so taboo. I didn't have sex education. I had sex imagination. Yeah. Nobody talked about sex, not my parents, not my relative, nobody. So I thought kids were delivered through DHL. So I didn't have sex till I'm 24. One day my mother was cleaning my room and she saw vibrator under my bed. She asked me, "Good, what is this?" I said, "Mommy, what does it look like?" "Maybe sex education, you never taught me." Ah. Something that parents don't understand. Have you noticed these days that people treat their phone better than their kids? Like, if your child is hungry, you just go to the kitchen and take food. But when your phone hits 2%, you'll be running inside the house like you're looking for a charger, like someone who is looking for toilets to poop during traffic. Have you witnessed that before? You're trying to poop when you're in traffic jam? It's not funny. No, it has happened to me before, I won't lie. One day I entered metro. I was normal. My body, everything was okay. Immediately I entered metro, metro 9, few minutes. My stomach started communicating with me. Like, start sending me urgent message. Like, we need to talk. Before I could negotiate, the metro stopped underground. The doors are closed, no movement, traffic jam, delay. That moment, I was sweating like someone who escaped from a crime scene that he had nothing to do with. It wasn't for me. I was sitting like a statue. No shaking, no movement, because any slightly movement could be dangerous. I mean, stretching my leg felt illegal at that moment. Immediately the movement started, the metro started. The next bus stop, I get off. I just jumped like someone who escaped Judgment Day. I was following my stomach like GPS. Reload that. Go in. Go in. Go in. Oh boy, I like the way you laugh.
Thank you.
You are so cute. Do you have girlfriends?
No.
Because I'm still in my prime age. I'm still active. Yeah. I still have only 6 children. We can make more children. If we I'm still young. Everywhere is doing that. Yes or no?
Yes!
Oh my goodness! It's not funny. Can you just imagine? I've been staying in Paris for 5 years. I don't know my neighbors. Not even once. So, one day I decided to do an experiment. In my country, we know our neighbors, we talk to our neighbors, we borrow salt, we borrow sugar, even money. Man, money never comes back, But here, silent, nobody. So I decided to do an experiment. I went to African market, then I bought a fish. Stockfish, if you know the fish, the smell, it's not ordinary smell, it's a chemical weapon. The smell is a chemical weapon. Then I bought it, I started cooking it. I opened all the windows. The smell started spreading. First floor, second floor, third floor, fourth floor, fifth floor. Then they started coming. The door started opening. Like as if it is what would I call it? Fire alarm. They started coming to my door. I started hearing knocking. Then when I opened the door, they says, qu'est-ce que c'est? C'est quoi cette odor? C'est quoi cette odor? What's that smell? So after 5 years, that is how I know my neighbors. Thank you very much. As I welcome my princess, the princess.
Hello, beautiful people. How's everyone doing? I'm gonna try and be funny, eh? Okay. So, my question is, does everyone here know streamers? Yeah. Streamers? The only old person that was here left, so let me ask this who's here. So, for old people, streamers are just basically YouTubers that go live, yeah? Yeah. That's it. You guys know the streamer Speed? Yeah. So, Speed is an African American. Take note, I'm not just saying that, take note. He's an African American who had the amazing idea to go to Africa, to do like a month stream in Africa, where he went to different countries. Genius, why not? He went there, and while seeing clips of him, I realized he's probably the first African American, black American I've ever seen in Africa, and I've only ever seen white Americans. Gave me a scare. I was like, ooh, only, and I was like, whoa. And also the thing that made me, as I realized that maybe I don't really fuck with black Americans like that. Maybe we don't have a connection. Especially when I started realizing they posted videos of them crying when they realized, oh my god, people in Africa have internet. And I was like, bro, how do you think we see all the stupid shit your self-proclaimed orange Jesus does? Like, they probably think that we live at like Pride Rock, and all like gather there and like have like votes and like political meetings with like Pumba and Simone is like two parties. They probably think that. But now they want to come back home. They want to come back to their motherland, but they didn't want to come when they thought Mufasa was ruling. You didn't want that? Like that life was like it wasn't for you. Genuinely, so sad. I wrote things in case I forgot. So. And like you can ask any single African American what's their dream place to go in Africa, they'll look at you dead in the eyes and tell you Wakanda. They're gonna be like, I want that vibranium, I want that vibranium shit. And it's like, gee, even if Wakanda did exist, buddy, we wouldn't. Black Panther wouldn't let you in. Like we wouldn't that one. Like we already have issues. We don't need school shootings. We don't need that. We don't need that. African claims are LeBron James and Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan! And I know you think I'm probably crazy for saying this, but I can say this, I'm African. No one's clapping for that one, wow. I'm African, my mom is African, she's Kenyan. My mom agrees with me. My dad, who is French, only cares about himself in PSG, so you can, what I'm saying. And they have like a pretty interesting dynamic, because like, if you meet them, if you ever meet my dad, you wouldn't know that he has a black family. You wouldn't know that he lives with black people, eats a black woman's food, because he makes so many racist jokes. It's like, it's unhinged. Like sometimes I'm like, you're making me like stop. Like I'm embarrassed right now. But again, they make it work. They're married happily. He's the type of guy that like he comes to Kenya, he's gonna take pictures of like the sad kid like playing with the ball. And then he comes to France. He's gonna look how the sad children in France. Look how the sad children they live in Africa. They have nothing in Africa. It's so sad. It's so sad. He's the type of guy that sits in the corner of a restaurant to watch people walk in so he can judge them. And then he goes, ouf, Nawal, tu veux pas être ça, hein? Oh, je suis là, tu veux pas, hein? When he's driving and he gets mad and he passes the person, he's gonna look, see if the person is a person of color. Because for him, people of color can't drive. And I'm not saying this because like, I don't want to make him pass for a racist. The thing is, he's not racist. He doesn't discriminate. He hates everyone. Okay? He hates everyone. And I'm not saying this because he's a racist,
or make him want to come off as that or making fun of him. I'm saying this because I think I'm becoming him. Like now I watch out. Now I go in, I'm looking around. In the car, I'm turning my head with him to see who's driving. Like I sit in the corner of the restaurant as well to judge people and we're together. We're like, ouais, non, celui-là, franchement, c'est chaud, on peut pas. Je veux pas, tu vois. But again, I love my father, and I just want to say to the people that know me, I am so sorry for becoming like this. And for the people here, thank you so much for listening to me. A very, very sad bisexual person.
Well, thank you for spoiling my opening, I guess. Well, as she said, I guess if you don't notice just by looking at me, I like girls. And I found this out when I was in Catholic school. And I had the genius idea of also coming out in Catholic school. So basically, I was 14, yeah? So I was the same height, just shorter hair. And you know, I came to school one day with my girlfriend, like hand in hand, and we're happy, and we're like, yay, I love this. And then I had this fuck-ass evangelist guy that was like one of my best friends look at me and going like, you do know guys go to hell, right? Thank you. But yeah, no, it made me sad because technically I'm more Christian than all of them because you know I love everyone despite of, and they don't. They were walking around like acting as if Jesus was this guy, like guy with his hands like this, walking around whatever, going like, yo, guys, love everyone. Except for the gays. Happy Pride Month. Actually, Jesus was this like long-haired hippie wearing a tunic and sandals, walking around with his 12 boyfriends and wife. He died and he was like this. This bro was walking around going like, yo guys, love everyone because like love is so fetch. Like this guy on his last day joined all of his boyfriends plus his mother and wife and started going like, yo, one of y'all is gonna betray me tonight. I'm not gonna name names, but one of y'all is gonna betray me tonight. And then you have Peter, you know, going like, is it me, Jesus? And he's like, no, it's not you. You have John being like, is it me, Jesus? And he's like, no. And you have Judas going like, is it me, Jesus? And he's like, is it me, Jesus? No, you might wonder why I went to Catholic school, because I was in one of the most Catholic countries in Europe. Fuck yeah, I'm Portuguese. And there's this thing, people constantly tell me that I'm actually Spanish. And this confusion that people have between Portugal and Spain is actually very offensive for the Spanish. You think about Spain, you think about, you know, Enrique Iglesias, you know, a hot man, you know, they're tan and they walk around and they're like, you want them. Then you think about Portugal, you think of your local plumber. And it's funny because I came to France and all of these fuck-ass French people started being like, oh yeah, you're a construction worker, you're actually a maid, you're like a doorman. I'm like, bro, you in Portugal are a sex worker, so I don't know what you're doing. Where the fuck am I? Anyway, and it's very funny because like Portugal now is this tiny rectangle in the tip of fucking Europe. No one fucking remembers about it. But people think we're Spanish or Brazilian, which on the other side of the fucking world. And actually, it's sad. It's really, really sad because the only moment in history that Portugal has to be proud of is colonization. No, actually, like we're so, not me, but they are so proud of it that they still call it the discoveries. So, you know, we're in school since we're like 7. And, you know, we have a song for that. It went to like Eurovision in the 80s and it was super popular. And like, so I was 6 and we'd be sitting in like history tests going like, so where did Portugal colonize? Actually, they discovered. And we're just in our heads going, Já fui ao Brasil, praia, Ibiza, Angola. Terrible, disgusting, awful fucking song. But anyway, so, you know, we went places that were already there. But we thought we discovered, like Christopher Columbus, actually a Portuguese guy, obviously, went to America and was like, yo, y'all are Indians because I discovered India. No, you didn't, my guy. We did. It was already there, but we did. But no, actually, in all fairness and popular opinion, colonization is a terrible thing. Thank you for the person that laughed. And, you know, but we were not as bad as the Spanish were. Because, you know, Spain went around killing people and destroying their houses. We just gave them free travels to Brazil. It's terrible. But, you know, the Bible does say not to kill, and we didn't. We didn't kill anyone. We just, you know, raped and enslaved them. Anyway, thank you so much. Now, for the next person. Oh my God. For the next person, we have a street racer. Welcome, Julia.
So we keep spoiling the jokes. Thank you, Max. So to start off, we have the first question of tonight. Who is vegetarian here? Hey! Any vegans? Thank you. Thank you. So I'm a vegetarian. Well, technically a pescatarian, but a lot of people don't understand. But they don't understand big words. So for those in here, I don't eat any meat except for fish and my boyfriends. Thank you so much. So, as a vegetarian, thank you so much. I should stop now already. I think this is fine. So, as a vegetarian, I profit from all those like vegan meat replicates. But the thing is, there's people fighting against that, and their motto is like, fight off everything new. Like, I mean, just last year, there was this huge discussion in Germany about what to call those products. And it got so big, it went all the way up to the EU Parliament. Like, guys, there's inflation, there's immigration, there's poverty, there's a right-wing uprising, and my ham is being misgendered. Like, they were so scared to buy, like, fake meat because they couldn't read the big fat vegan on the packaging. Soy-based with pea proteins and mushrooms, that's not meat. Oh my God, people, it's written in green with like leaves and flowers around and like a girl dancing in the fields. Okay, well, you guys know by now that there's a whole meat lobby out there, right? Yeah. Like a lobby fighting for the existence of your meat. Like they're making it possible for you to eat your horse salami or chicken breast or lamb fillet. Well, honestly, I don't care what you eat. I'm not shaming here. Like as far as it's good, just make sure. Thank you. Yeah. So they leveled up at some point. They said, let's not call oat milk milk because it's not from an animal. But I can still buy coconut milk because it's always been that way. So it's called a drink now. Wow, like with all this confusion, I've seen people in the cat food section because all they were reading was fish and lamb and chicken. Like, I gotta be careful when I write my shopping list now. I'm gonna make sure it's a grass fillet now with peas or something, and I'm gonna have an oat drink and carrot juice. Yeah, no, wow, milk. Okay, well, with all this confusion, I have to punch those meat lobbyists at some point. I'm gonna see them on the street and push them, and they're probably gonna walk really slow. Slow walking. My worst enemy. Hell yeah! So, I'm guessing we've all walked in public at some point in our lives. Yeah. Well, I'm a fast walker there. I just don't understand how you can like chill walk. Because like I guess I just don't like where I am, so I want to get where I'm going as fast as possible. So as a fast walker, people are always in your way because they're either too slow or like right in front of you, so you can't pass them because you're like in the same speed. And I realized at some point to solve this, we should have highways for people. Like we would have a fast lane, whatever other people do, and probably a lane for me. Wait. Oof, imagine the road rage. You go by foot once, so you escape the traffic, but the traffic comes with you, and we would need a speed. Do we need a speed limit? And then speed tickets? I would get those. I would get speed tickets. Wow, this is really complicated. I didn't expect that. But we gotta solve this. I'm not the only one, right? No! I can't be stressing about walking anymore. Because like not only do people decide in a split second that they're changing directions actually, but also sometimes you are stuck next to someone and you're like, I'm not gonna look because if I look, the question is, are we a thing now? Like, I love meeting new people, but my contacts app is full of this already, so I can't do this. And for this problem, I think we need a technician. Can we have Yiling here?
Already start laughing, but I haven't started to talk, right? And as you all know, if I start to speak, what will happen next? No, actually, there's something special before I speak. Is I want to, everyone, show me your ass. Yes, you didn't hear it wrong. It's not your face, not your hand, but your ass. So let's stand up all together. Let's raise the vibration. Let's stand up. Let's stand up. Let's do 3 shakes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. You got it. You got it. This gym session. Awesome. And actually today, I want to tell you, I come from pyramid. And I'm borrowing this girl's body for 5 minutes. And I didn't get used to this human body, you know, like feel a bit weird. I don't even know how to use mic or how to sit on this chair. Shall I pull my face and pull in my tongue? Or shall I sit on that? But I don't know what is right position actually, but I guess you guys will teach me, right? So, I just fly to this Planet de la Baguette. I parked my spaceship upstairs. Invisible, no one can see it. I just learned 3 words today. One is ooh la la. And second is poof, laugh. And third one is voila. So that is the 3 words I learned today. And I want to tell you a secret tonight, only between you and me. Because it is an exclusive event, so only you guys can hear it. I never shared in public. Okay. So I created something called artificial intelligence. And I hired 2 guys. One name is Elon Musk, and the second one is called Sam Altman. Of course, it should be Ultraman because it sounds like a superhero, right? Yeah. So I make sure everyone is using AI, and I make sure everyone is on social media. So tell me who didn't check their Instagram today? Please stand up.
Who did it?
Didn't. Ooh.
I was in the forest hugging trees.
And who doesn't have a TikTok account? Stand up. Same guys. Ooh, that's a lot. Yeah. And actually, I know everything you're doing. Like I know that girl. She has the biggest boobs on this stage. I'm talking about you, that blonde girl. Yes. And I know that girl who has sex written on her back. Check her. Stand up, right? I can see from here. And you were playing a human being instead of human being on stage. And that boy, that sexy boy in black.
Yes, Elaine, tell me.
I just casted you in my latest film, 50 Shades of Rainbow. With another sexy lady, also blonde. And make sure, I promise you that it's the shortest film on the earth. It will be only last 10 seconds.
Just like me!
Yeah, exactly. And who knows? And actually, I am not alone. I'm not the only aliens on this earth. You know, like that ginger girl, you know? Do you think she's a human being? Check about her eyes, right? And then, okay, who knows about it? And now I think it is the time to give back this body to that girl. Because I've got to pick up my spaceship upstairs. And I'm glad today, aujourd'hui, maintenant, ici, I speak out. Sadly, it is I speak a truth through a joke, or I speak a joke through a truth. I don't know about it. And now I'm giving back the body to this girl kindly, and I wish everyone stand up again.
Yes, ma'am.
We were all doing this pray position and shake our ass one more time. Mo shakalaka.
Too loud. Okay, people keep telling me that I'm weird. I don't know why.
You are.
Thank you. We could just stand here in awkward silence. Okay, fine. I had perfectly normal childhood. I was a normal child. I would just like go in the woods and be like, let's make some rituals and conjure spirits like Beelzebub or Satan. Why are you clapping? Perfectly normal children stuff, you know? My father used to tell me that I'm adopted from the Addams family. People also tell me to smile more, be more normal. It doesn't work. When I'm uncomfortable, my brain does the thing, which is always, my brain does the thing when it goes into improvisation mode. So I'm as surprised as the person on the listening end. One time I had a job interviewer asking me, "What's your biggest weakness?" And I said, "Honesty." And she was like, I don't think that's a weakness. Well, I don't care what you think. I didn't get the job. But we were both relieved, to be honest. I also don't understand small talk. Like, how are you? What is that? Is it a question, a ritual? Is this where we aggressively lie to each other for bonding purposes? If I'm being honest, then people get weird. The other day someone asked me, how are you? And I said, well, my body feels like it's conceptually assembled like IKEA furniture, but haunted. They started laughing like you. What's funny about that? Okay, what else? People also tell me that eye contact is important. But you're apparently supposed to blink sometimes. Which is like mixed signals, like picoléing. If I don't look at you, I'm weird, but if I do look at you, then I'm conducting an experiment. I tried doing the triangle method, you know, eyes, lips, eyes. And the person was like, I think I did it too intensely, so the response was like, are you trying to kiss me or kill me? Why do I have to choose? It gets even worse when I try to be normal on purpose, because then I'm too aware. Like, I will be in the middle of conversation saying, thinking, nod, smile, make human noises. Oh my god, that's so relatable. Someone was saying the other day, I love hiking, and then I was like, yeah, me too. I always wanted to go on a hike and then get lost, and then a murder of crows would find my dead body and feast on my flesh. Why do I keep that? What's wrong with me? Can I tell you what's right, because it's shorter? Yeah. I just cannot control it. I'm aware, but I don't have control over it. It's like watching a car crash. But in this case, I'm the car, and also the driver and the passenger and somehow the pedestrian as well. But I also kind of like it. I don't trust people who say that they are normal and not weird. Like, what do you mean if you don't have any weird thoughts? That's so suspicious. Then I will assume that you have a basement, and not in a metaphorical sense, a real one. So can we go there and make some rituals? Yeah, I will just stand here until the next comedian decides to come. And save all of you from my dark soul and spells.
I love you.
Give it up for Safia, or whatever they say.
Hi, that was the best introduction ever. Hi, everybody. Wow. Okay. I guess the introduction did not say that, like, I don't go to the school. I don't go to the school. But I have to say, I am so impressed with your hearing. Really, I'm 34, okay? I know, I love the look of impression right here. Yeah, I'm 34. I guess I can call myself a professional artist. And this is the highlight of my career. I'm gonna call my mom. I'm gonna be like, hi, I got the lead in the school show. Really, but it's really good to be here. I did not go to Cours Florent, but my boyfriend went to Cours Florent. Yeah, my boyfriend went there. My ex also went there. Yeah, and my hot neighbor. None of them graduated. So my type is poor guys. So I'm really glad to be here today. Thank you, first of all, Alejandro, for inviting me. Yes, I've never thought I'd be like that teacher in a school play, but I do feel like I have to justify myself. I do have a theater company. We do stand up. Yeah, thanks. So we do stand up. We've worked with some really cool comedians, and so the company is not the plug. I just want to introduce it. It's called the Cool. No. It's a bit of a plug, but I have a joke about it. It's like, it's called Cool Productions, and yes, it's cool. Exactly. It was my grandma's name. And so my mom used her maiden name as her stage name, and I was like, I'm gonna do that too because it sounds cool. But the problem is that we're in France, and French people pronounce it cul. This is how I know who speaks French. And I just want to lay out my credibility, my professionalism, okay? We are registered, which means that I had to go through real insurance meetings. I had to physically go to the Maïf and meet a guy with a suit who comes out and says, "Bonjour, vous êtes là pour Q Production?" And I was like, he thinks I work in porn. Then I had to introduce the project, and I had to read our mission statement, which says, we provide live entertainment accessible to international audiences. No, but I'm really glad you can all hear. I really love the energy. Also, I forgot to say that I really was impressed, because in the back I really couldn't hear because I'm old. But you told your whole story with your body. So I followed, and I just remember your beer being like a second character.
It's the main.
It was great. I loved the whole thing. And I loved it, like the theater person, because I did go to theater school. I did. I went to theater school. I went to UCLA. Only theater people are impressed with this. I have no idea how I got in. Really, I have no idea. I got in because, as I said, I'm old. I got in the same year as Zac Efron. He didn't go. He came to see the musical and decided not to go. But I did get in the same year as Zac Efron. And I don't know what the admissions committee was thinking. Like, they saw Zac Efron. They're like, obviously we'll take him. Miss California was in my class. There was some American Idol chick. And then they see Safia. They were like, one day, she will tell penis jokes. For a bunch of college kids. With no microphone. And no money. So if you want to at least remember my name, it's Safia. My first name is Safia. It's actually an Arabic name. Yeah. Thank you. That's a good reaction. Yeah, Safia in Arabic means pure. Yeah, I know. My parents had high hopes. First time I did this joke was at was at Comédie Pigalle, and I was like, oh my god, my name would be such a good stripper name. But I'm glad you clapped. Sometimes I get this look of surprises when I say that I have an Arabic name. I'm aware that I look and sound like an Emily. As I said, I do have a hot neighbor. But yeah, people are confused because I'm half Algerian, half American. Okay? I know are you French? No. That was a reaction of a French person. French people are so confused at that. I think it's because I'm like half oppressed, half oppressor. But at least in France, like, you all know where Algeria is, okay? That's great. French people always know. They're like, we know, we're there. And English speakers laugh way more at this. Because they're like, this time it wasn't us. The problem, though, is that, so when I go back to the US and I do these jokes, people don't always know where Algeria is. No, it's just a fact. I spent 10 years in the US and never met another Algerian, and people are not going to get the joke if they don't get the reference. So I had to ask the audience, big audience. I had to ask them, do you know where Algeria is? And this girl goes, kind of. I'm really bad at geometry. I was like, I mean, you just came up with a whole new angle to that stereotype. But she must have been bad at algebra. Because I think she confused Algeria with algebra. Oh, you guys are fun. God, we can make fun of Americans. Any Americans here? Oh my God, you were so proud. We're fucked. You were so proud there. You're like, ah. Usually people in Oxford just hide in the basement. It's good. Now, I guess, because something else where people are confused everywhere is the Algerian-American combination, like your reaction. And I thought of another thing that's universal. I don't know why it's not a more common combination. Like even in France, like you have thousands of Algerians and thousands of Americans, and I don't know why that didn't mix more. I was thinking maybe religion's one of the obstacles. Like just looking at my parents, my mom was raised Catholic, my dad was raised Muslim, I was raised in California, so my religion is astrology. And people in America, because that's where they get confused, because my brother, you know, also has a very Arabic name. His name is Mehdi. Mehdi for the French people. But for some reason, my sister's name is Linda. So in America, it's like my brother and I sound Arab, and she sounds like a Republican. No, but I want to come back to the religion thing, for example, because I guess I have 2 minutes. I'm gonna open up a little bit, okay? I almost got married. And the reason why we broke up is because his parents didn't approve of my religion. The fact that I was not religious, okay? He was Italian, very Catholic, okay? And I knew it was serious. I knew we almost got married because I met the priest, okay? And as I told you, I was not raised religious. And so when we met him was at a restaurant, and he's sitting there with a drink, and I was like, huh, I knew like priests drank wine, red wine, because it's the blood of Christ. I didn't know they drank Aperol Spritz. And so I've been trying to like write a little bit about this story, and it's so complicated, like, you know, and first of all, it didn't end well. Like he gave me an STI. Yeah, sexually transmitted Italian. Parlo italiano. It didn't work out, but when we broke up, there was so much for that story to unpack. But the thing is that, like, I got it backwards. I wanted to do a new bit, and I got it backwards. The thing is that, like, it's just a side note that I just want to tell the women, because you made a lot of money. I really thought everything was going to work out, and people reward us women for like dating a guy who makes a lot of money, and don't do it, okay? No, really, because whoever makes the money makes the decisions, okay? First of all. And then the thing is that when you date a guy who makes a lot of money, you end up spending more money, okay? No, really, like do the math. Like, you want to be polite. 10% of rich people things is a lot more than 50% of normal things, okay? I was broke, okay? But obviously, like, things didn't work out. And then when we broke up, he sent me $3,000. It's true. I was like, thank you for the severance package. And this is why I have a budget to date a Cours Florent dropout.
Okay, thank you, people. You have been lovely. But I just want to say this from the bottom of my heart. You make me so proud. For real. And a little bit scared too. I mean, Yilin, what's up with that? I mean, you could start off a church and people would follow you. And gold, yeah. You should do some porn with Safia, you know? Now I cannot look you the same way. Okay, anyways. Thank you all for coming. This is the result of many months of writing and rehearsing. We did wonderfully, right? These guys are perfect. See you tomorrow at Cours Florent. Please don't tell anyone I drink so much beer. Yeah. I don't want to get fired, you know, I need the job.
Don't worry.
Yeah. You will know about struggling later on. You're actors, you won't be laughing at that later, but now we can have a beer. Okay? You're such a quick, perfect, yeah. No, it was perfect, thank you very much. Go enjoy your evening. Oh,